Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today I'm gonna share another square G-Shock watch. You guys already seen this one, right? But I believe this will be the first time we're gonna see this on the channel. And this is also the first time I own this thing on hand. I've seen a lot of photos this before on the internet, on the web, on Instagram and all that. But this is the first time I actually purchased this and actually, holding it in my hand right now. I've been wanting to get one of these for quite some time, and I'm not sure what that is that prevented me from getting one of these before, but yeah, here it is now. And I believe one of you guys also had left a comment in one of my previous video before that asked me to review a G-Shock mini watch. And here it is. This is the GMN-550. Let's have a look straight on the back plate over there. G-Shock Mini, clearly writings on top of there, and stainless steel back, made in Thailand, water resistance to only 10 bar, which is similar to a Baby G model, but in this case it is a G-Shock. So in a way this thing is a Baby G and at the same time a G-Shock, just a branding. Add G-Shock on here, a lot more people are gonna buy this, since I'm pretty sure not a lot of you guys are a fan of Baby G, even though the things are just the same. I have one more G-Shock that is, I believe you guys already know as well, a 5500, a very similar model, except this one is the usual, the standard size. And if you watch the review video for this type of model, I did say or mention a few complaints, the things that are a downside that I find on this very model. That's gonna be solved with this guy. However, there's always a downside. No matter what Casio G-Shock did on the G-Shock, there's only a plus and always a minus. In this case though, let's review the plus and minus. Alright, from the sides we're gonna look at two buttons, similar shape and profile as this guy over there. And both sides go the same, and two screws only. I believe, yeah, this guy has three. Look at that, to hold the bezel, and two for the, I believe, for the watch band. Yeah, it actually locked the watch band using a screw and a clip, and also a spring bar. In this case, the watch band only locked with a spring bar somewhere around there. You can see it down there between those things there, and the screw is for the bezel only. Okay, and the shape profile feature a 550, and I believe all of you guys already know as well that there are a lot more small size of G-Shock Mini up there. They come in a 690 model or 560 model. This guy's is the 550. This guy's is 5500. So know the difference, and from the model number it's pretty easy to tell is that a G-Shock Mini or standard size G-Shock. And if I'm not mistaken, this type of a small size, mini size G-Shock was first introduced somewhere around the year 2012 or 2013. That is the year where G-Shock actually boomed. Like, a lot of people all of a sudden got interested to G-Shock, and since at that time all these models are very big and bulky, and since there are a lot of fans and a lot of new people who just got introduced to G-Shock, most people out there aren't used to wearing big size watches. Me, however, I don't mind. My first G-Shock watch is actually a GA110, one of the big plus size model out there at that time. I started with a big size G-Shock, but I believe most of you guys won't start with that, and this is a good answer. Instead of getting this one is also an option. Look at that. This guy is even smaller than the standard famous classic square model. Look at that, man. And I have one more over here. This is the G8100, compared like that. Look at that. This thing is still smaller. This is the standard, man. If you just compare over here, in the way how small this thing is. And you know what? Just for the sake of this video, let's compare this to, I believe this is one of the biggest G-Shock up there. And look at that. You know what? Let me try to put this thing at the front there. Look at how small this thing is. The watch is already small, but most of the area, the region here, is for the protection, the protective casing. The watch itself is even smaller, a tiny little display in there. Yeah, it's so small. However, the one I'm holding now is, as you're looking, is in blue colorway. The most basic one, the easiest to get will be the black and pink color combinations. That is like the most general release model out there. A little bit rarer model will be the black and green display. So yeah, that's all that the most easiest watch to get. You can look it up on Amazon or on eBay or Yo Japan auction. Just key in GMN-550 and this type of model will pop up. And this blue colorway is one of the rarest colorway out there. And yeah, that's why I grabbed this thing, man, because of the colorway. The color is rare, and look at that. The display also comes in, I believe, dark blue, almost like a purple-ish type of display, in negative display, which makes this thing look very cool. Man, very nice. And looking down at the watch band, it is indeed a matte dial finish. Yeah, I don't think this is glossy at all, so very nice thing to wear as well. This is small, it's not gonna popping up that bright. This is not black, but it is dark. It has a little colors in it, so that's nice to match with your outfits and all that, you know. So only two of these lines over here. The standard, where is this? Here, this model have like three, so not a lot of wasted space going on over here. So I'm very sure this thing gonna fit very nicely. You know what? Let me just compare it right away. The band length on both of this. Just look at that, man. The difference is so obvious. Obviously, this thing gonna fit, I believe, every single one of you guys, even for a kid. And I believe that is the reason why this covers list to for kids, for women, people who with small sizes. And if I were you, I'm not sure about you guys, but me personally, I don't like to wear baby G. Even though when I want to wear a small size watch, I still prefer G-Shock over baby G. So here is my answer. In my case, I'm pretty sure some of you guys think the same way as well. So yeah, here is your answer. Going on top over here, similar things again. The band keeper comes in similar colorway with a fully matte finish, I believe. Yeah, the buckle come with a double buckle as well. So this is a very strong grip on here with Casio China sign below it. I believe this guy by Casio Japan. Looking down over here, similar type of texture, gonna give or provide you a little bit of grip on your wrist, so this thing not gonna move around as much, although I'm pretty sure it won't move at all due to the small size. And here is the backplate, again, stainless steel silver material with hairline finish on top of it, very much standard. We don't have any G-Shock on the bezel, we only have shock resistance and also protection, but we have a tiny G-Shock mini writings on the watch face around the panel over there. On standard model, that will be the space for the solar panel. In this case, no solar, of course. They don't have space for that, I believe. So mode search or light button and adjust standard function, date and time of home time, which is all the things that most people gonna need, especially if you're a kid and you're wearing this, or if you are planning to give this for a kid. They don't need things like this, man. This is just good enough to tell the time, and it is in digital, so it's very user friendly. First will be the world time. So a lot of, I believe, 48 cities were just registered in here, so very nice feature for everyone actually. Yeah, everyone could wear this. And next will be the stopwatch, 1/100 seconds. Let me start it and stop and reset this thing. Probably using this button over here. Here it is. I'm probably gonna make a separate video to cover on the module demo for this soon, so you guys can check that one out for further details and explanations. In this case, let's just run through real quick. This will be the countdown timer, and this will be the alarm. So we're gonna look at 3, 4, 5 alarm, including signal and also snooze alarm. So yeah, now back to home time. Similar features, I believe, as this guy over here, except this one is cheaper. If I'm not mistaken, you could get this only about 8,000 yen, probably less than that, depending on which store you're looking at. So this thing not gonna broke the bank, and if you are planning to give this as a gift, I'm pretty sure the person gonna appreciate it, you know, to introduce someone back into G-Shock. You know what, let me put this thing on wrist right away so you guys could get a rough idea how this thing gonna appear like on my skinny wrist. Like now I'm 15 centimeters circumference wrist, and let me wear it. I mean, it's pretty hard for me to wear right away. I mean, look at that, I couldn't reach it over here, so I need to wear it somewhere this way. I'm not used to wearing this type of watch. So for my type of wrist, I'll just have to wear it 4 holes from the top up there, and just done. Let me put this thing all around there, pull this thing up, and look at that. Not even a single, not even any extended tongue at all. I need to put this thing down a little bit. That is the tongue up there. So problem solved. This thing though, you know what? Let me put both of this on so you guys could see the huge difference that both of this model have, and somewhere around there. And look at that. Yeah, of course they don't have much extended tongue because I'm wearing at this part of my wrist. If I wear it over here, this tongue over here gonna pop up very high up there. So look at that. Look at that. Man, this size is small. It fits just nice on my wrist. It didn't overextend to the edge at all. Look at that. It just sits nicely. And the thickness, I believe, is just standard, so can't complain much on that. I believe most watches out there come with this type of thickness. But yeah, then again, this thing has a lot of protection. But with this size though, it is pretty impressive. And the button as well, if I haven't mentioned yet, it is soft to be pushed, since this is not a mud resist structure such as this guy over here. So this is a mud resist structure. You need to press this to press the button below it, and then you could operate the function. In this case, this is just a button, not a mud resist structure though. This is just for aesthetics, so that's why it is easier to use. And the light feature on here is also bright. I believe this is electroluminescence in green colorway. You could set this thing up to 1.5 or 3 seconds as well. So very nice feature. I mean, it's almost similar as this guy though, except this one is smaller, and the display of course can't beat this thing, man. This thing has wave sensor, have top solar, and display is thicker and just better overall. This thing, look at that, the negative is too dark. I mean, you need to view at a certain angle to see it. But yeah, this is my first time using it, man. I'm probably gonna like this over time or not. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like this, man. I'm used to wearing this type of watch. You know what? Let me put this thing on right now. Just show you guys what I mean. Man, look at that. Oh man. No. I'm not gonna wear this for my daily wear, but this is indeed a very nice thing. For all of you guys, just in case you are looking for a mini size G-Shock, yeah, I do recommend it if you're playing or if you're not used to wearing big size watches. Here it is. The fit is nice. The color is also nice, the one I own now at least. And I believe that sums up all the things that you guys should know on this GMN-550 G-Shock watch. For now at least. I'll cover the model on a separate video as I already mentioned before. And that's all guys. I hope you guys found this video useful, informative, and entertaining as well. Leave a like if it does help you. And also subscribe to see more contents like this in the future. Thank you very much for watching. This is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. And out.